About 7 p.m. Just got into camp. The sun set about 2 hours ago. Got set up and I'm about to eat. So I said I'm just about to eat. One of the upsides of coming in late is you can bring in whatever you want. Looks like it's a Subway sandwich tonight. It's early in the morning. Terry Young is still not in camp, so I guess he decided to hold off until this morning to get here. I anticipate he's on his way, but it is early in the morning, getting ready to do breakfast. I'm just having a couple of bars for breakfast. Crow is going to have a hot breakfast, so I think I'm going to try to trade my bars for his hot breakfast.
No chance.
Thanks a lot, team player. So the agenda for today is we're going to do some off-trail stuff. And probably the first thing I'm going to have to do is figure out a place where I can get away from the smoke for the fire. Because everywhere I go, that's the direction the smoke starts going. Every corner I've sat in around this. All right, whatever. So the agenda for today is we're going to do some off-trail stuff. There's a place I've always wanted to go check out. It kind of gets up on one of the ridges above one of the trails here. And so I'm going to get above that. I know how to get up there and then kind of walk that ridge to a place where I know there's a stream because there's a waterfall coming down off the ridge. So I want to go and check that out, and hopefully things play out where we can camp up there. So that's the plan. Come follow along.
Get here when you can, old man.
How many bets placed that I wouldn't show up?
No, I had you at 12:30. He had you at 1 in the morning.
I for real thought you would come in late last night.
Yeah, it was pouring in Huntsville last night. I said, I'll go in the morning.
Well, I'm glad you made it. Glad you could join us.
I'm glad I could join you guys too.
Welcome to Off Trail.
Yep.
I do this all the time now. What has happened to me? I still have my headlamp. Okay, so we're packed up and about to go find our spot up above the ridge line, and as soon as we get up there, I'll show you where we are and maybe show you the view from the top. So it's middle of December and I'm a complete river of sweat because doing this off-trail stuff is some work.
It's some work, Squid. What you got me into?
Me? This was your idea.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Well, we're really in kind of a cool place. It's open, and we're thinking of maybe setting up here and going exploring from here. But I don't know.
You could put a pin, right? Well, yeah, on that.
Oh, yeah. I can put a pin.
Put a pin so that we can come back to this place.
Yeah.
No, I guess we could put a pin if we find something else. We could.
Come back and, yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm really super exhausted because I've had to walk by the same spot 3 times because Crow can't get his camera to work on a walk by. If he would just get it to work, I could quit walking by the same spot, but I feel like I'm on just a continuous loop. I'm on a treadmill is what I'm on. I'm on a treadmill. Crow has got me on a treadmill. So we're just walking out here, middle of nowhere. There's no trail. We're up on the ridge line. You see what I see? There's a fire ring out here in the middle of nowhere. And we just happened to stumble across it. It's just weird.
And there's a bunch of like remnants that say Davy Crockett. I'm not sure who that was, but you know, like this gun that we found that says Davy Crockett on it, and an old backpack that has some like stuff about the Alamo and things on it.
but we're just gonna leave it. I don't think that's any significance.
No. You find it, leave it.
Sounds like a Backpacker Bob story. Oh! Yeah, some of this is so thick. Doing off trail and trying to find water is the challenge. So this actually is the stream bed for the waterfall, and we followed the lines of topography and got down here, and there's no water in the stream. So we're going to follow it closer to where the waterfall is and see if there's anything collecting a little bit further down. There's just a little drip back there, but it's not going to be enough for all three of us. So well, we'll figure it out in a minute. Major drop off right there. Let's get into it. All right, so this is the waterfall. There's no water in it. That's the place where it drops off. And I've always wanted to be up here. I've always wondered what it's like up here. And I imagined that there would be flat spots to camp along the water, but that is absolutely not true. That is the only water right there, and it looks a little bit sketchy. I'm not real excited about that water. There are other little parts of the waterfall going up, and the place where we picked out to camp is up there, but there's not much in the way of water, and I'm not real interested in this little water source down here. That crow clearly is going to be drinking. Dude, that water is a brownish yellow color.
He's just gonna test his kidney real good.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Hey, while y'all are being industrious and productive, set up my tent for me.
How about this? No.
Come on, team player. So, quick little tour of camp. Crow and Terry. And that's where I'm set up, except that I'm videoing, so I'm up walking around. This is the Hike and Bike Zion one person. This is me. And I brought the tarp. We go ahead and get it set up because the weather tonight is supposed to be rainy. So by the time the sun sets, it's supposed to start raining, and we'll go hide out under the tarp. That way we don't have to go to bed. Terry has the camo duplex. Pretty jealous because I wish I had a camo duplex.
I'll sell it to you.
Everything's for sale. And Crow is in the Lightheart Gear Firefly, which is a really interesting tent. A lot of features on this. He's going to be doing a review on it that'll be coming out, I don't know, sometime. So check out that review on his channel, because this tent has some really interesting features. I really like this. I guess we're going to shut it down and kind of batten down the hatches for the night and prepare potentially for a long night with rain, because it's supposed to rain. There's supposed to be some, I don't want to call it bad weather, but it's supposed to be a lot of wind. But that's another thing, the clouds that are there, earlier they were just whipping by, and now they're just not hardly moving at all. So maybe it'll be okay. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out later. And maybe you'll find out. Man, what a wild night. Thunder and lightning. And in the middle of it, I didn't think to get any video footage. There's something wrong with me, because that would have made great footage, because it was a torrential downpour, very heavy rain, lightning, thunder, just check all of those boxes, but fortunately no wind. So you can see there were no trees that came down to demolish Terry or Crow or me. So we're all good, but for sure we got a test of the tents last night and what they would withstand as far as rain goes, because I don't know, what did we get, like 73 feet of rain?
At least, maybe 72.
Yeah, maybe just 72. Man, it was stupid amounts of rain.
I started building an ark.